Hello, welcome to Constitution Monday with Monday. The 26th Amendment, ratified in 1971, lowered the voting age from 21 to 18. This amendment was born out of a turbulent era, the Vietnam War, civil rights movements, and a rising sense of youth engagement in American civics. At its core, this amendment recognized a simple but powerful idea. If an 18-year-old can fight for their country, they should also have a voice in choosing its leaders. The text of the amendment. The right of citizens of the United States, who are 18 years of age or older, to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of age. This clear and direct statement adds a new layer of constitutional protection to one of the most vital pillars of liberty, the right to vote. Historical background. Before the amendment, most states set the voting age at 21, a standard inherited from English common law. World War II and Vietnam era, young Americans were serving, fighting, and in some cases dying for freedom, yet many could not vote in the very elections that determined those policies. The slogan "Old enough to fight, old enough to vote" became a national rallying cry. After years of debate and growing support, Congress passed the amendment in March 1971, and it was ratified by the states in record time, just over 100 days, the fastest ratification in U.S. history. Why it mattered. The amendment didn't just lower an age requirement, it expanded the principles of representation and equality. For a constitutional republic, where government is based on the consent of the governed, the inclusion of young voices strengthened the moral legitimacy of that consent. It also reflected a deeper constitutional principle that citizenship carries both rights and responsibilities, and that participation in self-government is a crucial part of liberty. Constitutionalist perspective. From a constitutionalist viewpoint, the 26th Amendment demonstrates both the strength and flexibility of the Constitution. Strength, because the process worked as intended, change came through amendment, not judicial activism or executive overreach. Flexibility, because the Republic adapted to new circumstances while staying true to its founding principles of equality under the law. At the same time, a constitutionalist might caution that simply lowering the voting age isn't enough. Citizens, young or old, must be educated in civics, liberty, and constitutional limits to preserve the republic they inherit. Key takeaways. The 26th Amendment prohibits discrimination in voting based on age for citizens 18 and older. It reflects the principle of equal representation, that every citizen should have a voice in government. It shows how the amendment process allows peaceful, legitimate change under the rule of law. It underscores the importance of informed citizenship, that liberty can only endure if voters understand the system they're part of. Its importance to a constitutional republic. In a constitutional republic, every right is tied to responsibility. The 26th Amendment reminds us that freedom is not automatic, it must be renewed by each generation. By empowering younger citizens to vote, the amendment entrusted them with the duty to protect liberty, uphold constitutional order, and preserve self-government. It is a living example of how the American system adapts to the times while remaining anchored to timeless principles. The 26th Amendment stands as a symbol of inclusion, participation, and the enduring vitality of the American experiment. It broadened the foundation of our republic, not by rewriting its core principles, but by reaffirming them. That all citizens, regardless of age, share in the rights and responsibilities of liberty. As with every amendment, its effectiveness depends not only on law, but on the character and wisdom of the people who live under it. And that's the true measure of a constitutional republic, a nation that grows stronger when more of its citizens stand guard over freedom. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay free.